afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Take 5 to Recharge, potentially the best 5 minutes of your day. This is the Love Language edition, and I am your host, Pastor Bala. I hope you are having a good day, and by the time we finish, I pray your love tank will be back on full, and you will have a lovely day. So love language number 1 was words of affirmation. Today we start unpacking love language number 2, quality time. And this is today's takeaway. Time never stands still, and it can never be redeemed or bought back. The time you use today can only be used once, so use it wisely with your spouse, children, and friends. Every love language is essentially a foreign language which one must learn. We each have a primary love language, and we may also have a secondary love language. Now, just like you may be fluent in English, but also dabble a little in French or Spanish, or vice versa, so it is with love languages. You obviously can become proficient in 2 languages, but it will take some hard work and determination. But it is possible. And this will be our challenge as we try to strengthen our relationships with our spouses, kids, and coworkers. As I mentioned before, my primary love language is words of affirmation. However, my wife's primary love language is quality time. By the way, tomorrow my wife and I will be celebrating 31 years of marriage. By the grace of God, we have come this far through much trial and error. My wife, being a perfectionist, thinks that because everything can be done better, scarcely uses words of affirmation towards me. And that gets me pretty frustrated at times. For instance, when I do the dishes, she still focuses on the one thing I missed. So instead of saying thank you for doing the dishes, in an effort to encourage me, she would say, you should learn to follow through. On the other hand, because I don't like shopping, whenever we go out to the store, I try to be very efficient. I try to figure out how can we shop more quickly so I don't have to spend too much time in the store because, again, I don't like shopping. So I encourage her to tackle one side of the store and ask for a list so I can tackle the other side of the store. Thinking this will help us get done in half the time. However, that gets her very frustrated because she feels like I don't want to spend time with her. Obviously, we each mean well, but we are missing something. We are speaking 2 different love languages, and we have had to learn to speak each other's love language. Not speaking each other's love language is the classic definition of 2 ships passing through the night. I wish I had known about the love languages before I got married, because quite frankly, as much as we love one another, we wasted a lot of years just not understanding why we were not getting along as well as we should have. We are still not as proficient as we would like to be, but we are making progress. The quicker we learn to speak each other's love language, the happier we will be. However, time is of the essence, because we never know how much time is left. Have you noticed how when you go to a restaurant, you can almost guess 100% of the time which couples are dating and which couples are married? The married couples look like they just went out to eat, while the dating couples are looking into each other's eyes and are soaking in every word that their partner is saying. That's quality time. And the secret is this: each of us will always have something to say and learn from each other until the day we die, if we could only learn to pay attention to each other. Now let's remember today's takeaway. Time never stands still, and it can never be redeemed or bought back. The time you use today can only be used once. So use it wisely with your spouse, children, and friends. Go out today and try to give your spouse, children, friend, parents your undivided attention and listen to what they have to say for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Be creative and share with us on Facebook or Instagram how you've done it. Again, I thank you for joining me for another installment of Take 5 to Recharge, the Love Edition. If this segment has blessed you, please repost it. Together we are sowing the seed of love. But now faith, hope, love abides, but the greatest of these is love. Have a lovely day. See you on Friday at 12:15, the good Lord willing. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. God bless you.